tags off her bags, that's the boss way. She sitting pretty in her city looking bossy. Okay, alright, that's what a boss say. I'm riding through my city, that's the boss way. I'm popping tags off her bags, that's the boss way. She sitting pretty in her city looking boss.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm driving right now. So today we're gonna do something vlog style. And I have a storage unit. So back in like December, January, I moved in with my in-laws to save some money because I want to buy a house in 2023. And basically I took my whole apartment and I put it in a storage unit, and that included all of my inventory. And it's just basically been a hot mess. Like my inventory is just like everything's in plastic bins, like big plastic bins. It's not in any order. Like if I needed to find something, I wouldn't be able to find it. Like I'd have to open everything. So today we are going, I bought this wire shelving. I bought a ton of these 17-quart plastic totes. So we're gonna put together the shelving and try to organize the inventory a little bit, because I have new inventory coming in the next month. So I need to get this in order because it's a hot mess right now, honestly. So yeah, come along for the ride.
You should invest in a cake. Trip to Miami, invest in a waist. Say she just like to have fun. I know it look good, but how does it taste? Yeah, I get the thrill on the chase. I know she excited.
So we made it to the unit. I have my two little helpers here with me. I'm just hoping that they can stay calm and behave while we're here. God knows I will need all the powers on earth to keep them from being hyper. So I brought a tablet with me and I brought snacks. So that's all I really need to keep them busy. I also got my new caffeine drink that I love. It's the Monster Rehab. I don't typically like Monsters, but this Rehab drink, it's like sweet tea and lemonade, like an Arnold Palmer, and it is delicious. So yeah, we are here at the unit. First step is going to be to clear out a bunch of this stuff to make the room for the shelving. So I got these 17-quart containers from Amazon. I'll link them down below. I think it was like 70 or 80 bucks for 12 of them. And they're a little bit bigger than a shoebox, but they are perfect for one item. If you were to get like one or two of each size, they are the perfect size as long as it's nothing too bulky like jeans or something like that. So yeah, right now I'm just clearing it out. So this is the wire shelving I got. I'll link it down below. I paid like $144 at a Container Store. It's the starter kit, but they also have it at Home Depot for like 80 bucks, just not in white. So I'm not mad, but I'm mad. I also got these casters, and those are hooks to hang stuff up and the little pieces for the shelves. The casters were one caster for $20 at the Container Store, while I got a set of four for $17.99 at Home Depot. This is the extra shelf you can see. The shelving unit comes with the 4 shelves, but you can buy extra ones. So I got one extra. I'm using it right now to space out where the shelving is going to fit. And I have a few things I have to put back into the storage unit. So I want to make sure that I can put these things back and still have space for my shelving. So I'm just using it as a sizer. So I just wanted to give you guys a closer look at the actual shelving unit. It's the 4-shelf starter kit, like I said, from Container Store. Someone needs to come get these kids, because look at that. That is the look of pure mischief right there. Wait till you see what these kids pulled on me. So Cherie decided that she wanted to make her own YouTube video, so she's doing a little dancey dance. I'm at step 1, which is basically it comes with these poles that you have to screw them together. If I could go back, I would wait to screw the poles together. I'm screwing on the casters right now, and I would have just done the casters and started putting it together from there, but I was not very smart and I put the whole pole together like a dummy. And it made my life a little bit harder. I got it done, but it made my life harder. So if you're doing this, put the casters on, but do not put the second part of the pole on until it's standing upright with the first shelf. So the shelving unit comes with these little pieces. They look like this. It's two pieces. You clip them together around the pole and you slide the shelving down on it and it catches on that piece, and that's what keeps the shelving in place. These were such a pain in the butt. Um, Wherever you decide to put your shelves, put it about 1 inch higher because it does slide and it will make for an uneven shelf. As you can see here, this is when I knew I messed up. This is why I said you should only don't screw the top of the pole on. You should do the caster and the bottom part and wait to screw the top part of the pole on until the first shelf is on and it's standing up because the pole is so long that it's making it hard to get in. Oh my god. Yeah, I just said that. That's what she said. Okay, in all seriousness, I'm trying to come up with a game plan at this point to get my shelving unit to stand up because I didn't realize and I didn't want to take it apart because I was lazy and I was like, I'm not unscrewing these. So I'm coming up with a game plan. I'm just standing it up and trying to get this together. Hallelujah. I did it. Let me adjust my pants, get some caffeine in me, and just take in the fact that I got this shelving unit standing up. So now we're on to the next step, which is going to be taking those two little pieces that I showed you earlier, and you're going to snap those around each pole at the height that you want the shelf. The tricky part here is getting them to all be at the same height. So what I did was these poles have like 1 inch increment lines on them. So when I put the first one at I measured the box with my hand because, I'm such a professional that I decided to try to use my hand, use a piece of paper to try to see how big the storage container was. And I kind of based it off of that. And then I counted up one more from the top of that. And I used that count of how many 1 inch increments there were on each pole so they would be placed at the same height. And I went around and did that for all four of them. So once that was done, it was time to start putting on the shelves. One thing to remember is to make sure there is a top and there is a bottom, and you have to make sure that you are putting the bottom on the bottom and the top on the top because that is how it catches on those little pieces. Mine had a little like logo on it from the manufacturer that kind of told me which side was the bottom side to put down first. So this was a little difficult. One thing to remember is keep a hand on both sides because it will get stuck. Like you can see right here, it was really stuck. So you want it to come down as level as possible. And then when it hits those little pieces, this is where it's a pain because those pieces do move, but you gotta just do your best basically and adjust as needed. Do not like slam it down or push down the shelf until you're absolutely positively sure that it is at the height you want. As you can see here, my kids stole the camera and decided it was their turn to put on a YouTube show. I ended that real quick. So we did it. We did it. We got the shelves up. And I'm so happy. I was here so long doing this stuff. The kids, I had to put on a dancey dance party in true mom fashion because the shelves were finished. And now it's time to organize the inventory, repackage it, and put it on the shelves. So I got these little hooks. I'm putting those on the sides. Those I'm going to use to hang up my matte nipple covers and bracelets, since they're small, so I don't want them taking up too much space in a plastic storage container. So I'm not going to show you guys my inventory packaging because it's kind of boring. I'm just switching boxes, and but let me show you before and after. So this is what it looked like before. A hot mess. Hot mess. So from here, we got to this. Alright guys, so we're just finishing up here. The kids are driving me crazy. Their tablet died about like 15 minutes ago, so obviously they're very bored and ready to go. So this is what we have. I don't know if you can see. I got a lot of extra boxes left over, and then this is inventory I'm donating because they didn't look like the pictures. They were not as cute, so I'm getting rid of them. I have my nipple covers here. This will be where my bracelets go once I finish the hang tags. I still have to come back and do inventory counts and maybe better organize it, though I will definitely be coming back to that hopefully tomorrow if we don't go to the beach. I have these extra ones for future inventory, but I want to figure some way to store these. I haven't figured it out yet. I'll probably go to the Container Store for ideas. And then I have purses down here. So yeah, this is where we're at. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bags, that's the boss way. She sitting pretty in her city looking bossy. Okay, alright, that's what the boss say. I'm riding through my city, that's the boss way.